So, welcome at Greenforce Gear. I'm Felix from Redbeard Tactical, and today I want to show you and MIL-SPEC Monkey the chest rig we designed with Greenforce Gear. This chest rig is called the WCSIG, and this stands for What Chest Rig Should I Get? The intent of this chest rig was designing an affordable EU-made, it's made in Finland actually, chest rig for the responsible citizen as well as young soldiers who might just getting into their first chest rig. So a lot of people approached us and said like, okay, what's the best chest rig available? That's a very specific question where there's no answer possible. But we gave some examples of great companies like Spiritus or Tracer Tactical and others. And some people bought them, but many said like those are too expensive, and we totally get it. At the end of the day, it's a piece of nylon, and especially like a young private first class or something may not be able to afford a chest rig for 300 bucks. So we set out to design a chest rig that like accepts everything a rifleman in most NATO militaries need. So as you can see, it takes 4 AR-15 magazines, but those are actually double mag pouches which stack out like that, and you've got a bungee security here. Those pouches are deliberately oversized so that they accept the magazine. And more stuff, so you can re-index it pretty easy, as you can see. So the next thing are the side pouches. The side pouches are oversized to accept 150 rounds of belted 5.56 ammunition and issue IFAK, be it US Army, the US Army insert, or be it a vacuumized IFAK insert. As you can see, they are pretty spacious, but you can cinch them down to a very low profile so they don't get in the way. Behind those pouches, you will find a Nalgene pouch or radio pouch. We first started off designing or adding like a radio pouch, but we wanted to also give the ability to store a Nalgene, so we oversized those pouches. As you can see. I'll turn the same on the other side. What you can also see is that on each side you find like two rows of two columns of pulse webbing, and those serve for attaching like a hand grenade pouch, a compass pouch, a strobe pouch, something along those lines, a multi-tool pouch, nothing big. An outstanding feature most people like recognize at first is that the front is entirely slick. That's because of the customer base we've targeted with this design. Many of those will just get their first chest rig. And we've seen during duty and during training a lot of people like overloading their chest rigs, and we simply didn't make a compromise and we just eliminated the ability of stacking anything here. So it's a very beginner friendly chest rig. There are as said before, other great professional great chest rigs out there, but this here comes at 149 euros, which equals like $154. And yeah, you have the ability to attach a tourniquet, and you may ask, why is it so cheap? What's the issue? How did we achieve it? Basically, it's some CAD magic applied, and you can see that this is all laser cut from a big sheet of squadron laminate. The squadron laminate was the first pick for us, so it's actually B52, which is the lighter version. And it gets assembled in 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the sewer or the person who is sewing it. And this way we can make it in Europe for achievable prices and made out of MIL-SPEC materials. We also added an X harness. You can attach any of our H harnesses if you want to, for additional comfort if you're into H harnesses, but as you can see, the X harness is like very adjustable. It fits small frame persons, it fits large frame persons. So that was our first pick for this particular design. Otherwise, for the responsible civilian who may not be, or sadly not be able to afford or get hand grenades You can add like compass pouches here and you get a very decent admin pouch here. Like that's what I actually do with it. I store admin pouch, I store a marker inside here, I store my right and terrain inside here, navigation equipment, close it down, it's super easy to assess. And as you can see, it's cinched down pretty well. All in all, this is one of the most average chest rigs we have ever designed, and it's nothing special. I want to point that out. It's like if you would draw an average chest rig, it would be something like this. But this is construction quality and versatility, and in a market with some very specialized products, it's actually hard to find something that's so average. Next off, I want to show you our ARS system. ARS stands for Adaptive Rig System, and as the name implies, it's a chest rig / load bearing platform you can adapt or modify. So this is the very basic configuration as a micro rig, and you see one key part of a system here, which is the so-called Tango module. The Tango module is your average placard-like configuration with ports in the front, with loop webbing on the inside in a kangaroo pouch and different mag inserts. What makes it special are its attachment points. You can see the attachment points right here. This allows us to change the width of the shoulder straps, which is on another module called the Bravo. So the shoulder straps are the so-called Bravo module, and they attach with field repair buckles produced by 2M, to whichever of the slashing points you want. This allows us later on to combine several of those platforms, but let's talk about the Bravo module. As you can see, it's an enhanced H-harness style system. It's done this way to disperse load in a way better fashion. We did some weight savings here. It's double layered in construction, as we have seen in comparable products that are single layer, that they start to stretch and delaminate at some point. So we doubled this amount to reduce the wear of it. You get a normal hip belt, and you also get a stretch hip belt that's modular. You can configure your ARS however you want. So this is the basic micro rig configuration, and we will continue with the split front configuration in a second. Okay, let's continue with the split front configuration. As you can see, those are now two Tango modules attached to each other. Again, the field repair buckles play an important role here. As you can see, the lashing points from the micro rig configuration we handled before, they are attached here, allowing for easy donning and doffing. There's also an adjustable version of that, so you can cinch it down. It's pretty much legal for grown-ups. Yeah. Another thing I didn't talk about the Bravo module is that you can adjust it in right height. So especially if you want to wear it more like a belt kit, which will become important later, but also for jumping and other stuff, you might want to lower it a bit or cinch it up. What else? You can see in this configuration we changed the attachment point. We changed the attachment point of the buckles. You can also see that we have multiple mag inserts ranging from AK inserts to other stuff. Okay. Same system here. You can also go with an alpha module if you want to attach like just a GP pouch to keep it more flat. Another important thing you will see right here is the integration of pulse webbing. We see our pancake pouch right here, which fits an Algin bottle or a radio, squad radio, whatever you want. Can also attach like Blue Force gear pouches right here. There are a lot of ways to do it. 10-speed pouches, whatever you want, small pouches. We also have adapters for stuff like, for example, map pouches. So it's completely modular, and as you can see, It's a very breathable configuration, which makes it easier to go prone for prolonged times. So it's a nice, slick modular system. Again, H harness. You also can see that it articulates very well, that you can also adjust it that way. You can move it a bit more inwards if you want to. You can play around with it and do a lot of stuff. So that's the split front configuration. This is a pretty complex system. It's easy to configure as it's just fast-X buckles, but it has a lot of parts and possibilities. The modules. This is the alpha module. It's a plain port system with a Velcro backer. There's also a MOLLE adapter for Velcro or MAP adapter available for it. Then you can see the Tango module. The Tango module is your average kangaroo placard style system, and those three in conjunction can already build the belt kit, the split front rig. You can interchange them however you want. And this is the Bravo module. The Bravo module is your H harness that allows to be a chest rig H harness, but also allows to be an H harness for the belt kit. So, micro rig configuration, average micro rig, split front chest rig, belt kit configuration, and another thing is the plate carrier configuration. This is achieved by simply adding a plate carrier sleeve that is available with us, or plate sleeve, into the Tango module. This way you can build a pretty functional lightweight plate carrier. There are limitations with plate carriers based on chest rigs. That's something like, that is not the be-all and all carrier, but it's a possibility to build something lightweight, and reliable. It's also achieved with our harnesses. And as you can see, it's a pretty cool system for what it is. So let's continue with the ARS chest rig, and this time we will see the belt kit configuration. The reason for that is that we got like an exploding request for belt kits, or as people call it, sustainment kits. However you call it, you want to take some stuff more with you that's not exclusively combat related. So what we did here is giving the opportunity to add another alpha module, so a MOLLE module or a CBRN module on the rear. This is done by just shifting the shock cord back here, clipping in again 2 M buckles, and after that securing the chest rig itself to the butt pack or to the alpha module using G-hooks. Simple as that. So let's talk a bit about the CBRN module. It's not only a module for the chest rig, you can also attach it to whatever load bearing platform you want. It was first and foremost designed for the starting or exploding request for CBRN equipment. It's a highly water repellent system that houses a gas mask, spare filters, and a mop suit. This way it opens and closes like your average outdoor roll top system. Cinch it up like that, or if you want to, like that. And the good thing about it is that the user can access it himself. Reach in and get to his gas mask, which is a pretty important thing. It's good. So this way, it's pretty bulky. If you compress it down like a bit more, as you can see here, you're getting like a pretty decent small package. You can also roll it in like here. Let's just do it so you guys get like an idea of how it works. So average butt pack size, We also included a small accessory pocket with a water repellent zipper, so you can store your batteries, maps, whatever you want. It's not only a CBRN pouch, it's a great sustainment butt pack, so you can store your spare sock, your cold weather clothing, your overwide rain garment, whatever you have. So, as said before, you can use this module or alpha module, and the alpha module is a simple, as you might remember, the simple MOLLE surface on which you can store canteen pouches, whatever you want. It's a bit of a renaissance of the good old British belt kits. So, thanks for looking at the products. We hope you like the ARS system and get a bit of understanding about the scalability and the idea of adaptability behind it. Thanks for your time, and thanks for watching MIL-SPEC Monkey.
If you like this video and want to support us, check out the MIL-SPEC Monkey store. Although known for morale patches, we also specialize in a good selection of DIY hardware and tactical accessories.